This is my great grandfather when he was in hospital. So I'm going to show how he was convicted in 1949 by COMMIE PIGS. COMMIE is short for communist pigs in post Second World War era in Serbia, which was part of Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia was created by pieces of shit from masonry, stupid morons and degenerates and satanists. So this is another picture which I showed in a video I created about where I showed pictures of monstrously murdered members of my family, my father and my grandparents, but this is my great grandfather. So that's him during my father's wedding. This is my mother, and again this is my great grandfather with me and my brother. This is me, this is my brother. I have a rule that I don't show faces of kids, no matter how old they are or they were. So these were those pictures, and now I'm accessing through my YouTube account, YouTube channel, G drive folder, which is which contains, one of these folders contains decision, conviction of my great grandfather. So this is the first folder, so final 2 VSS, and first folder, his name was Miodrag, or short Micha. So Ch is natural speaking sound. It's a combination of T and J. J is pronounced, T and Y. J is pronounced in Serbian as Y. So if you have T, Y, and you repeated it more faster and faster and faster, you have T, and you will end up with Ch. So Ch is in Cicciolina, that Italian porn star turned member of parliament, as far as I remember. So these 4 pictures are actually, 2 of them are the same, so I really could not decide which have better resolution. But this is first, second is actually first part of the page, and the first is second part of the page. Same goes here. 4 is 1 and 3 is 2, actually second part of the page. So I'm going to go with this and I will translate it. So the section of internal affairs, which is police, IONO, this is area of Smederevska Palanka, which is city in Serbia. That area is called Jasenički Srez. So it's part of actually city of Smederevska Palanka is part of Jasenički Srez. So this is case of guilt. This is literally what's, I don't know, this, how can I translate this? Someone who steps forward. So type of the guilt of someone who stepped forward. Mišković Miodrag, this is wrong, it should not be, J should not be here, it's only Miodrag. farmer from Dobri Do. This is the place where I live now. It's countryside. Again, that area, Jasenički. Because of the river Jasenica in the area. Oh no, no, I have sun. Because of the I think it's just misdemeanor. Article 2 this should be paragraph, but it says point 5 law on misdemeanor. Okay, I need to do something about the sound because I cannot really see. Okay, that's better. So so the year is 49. Uh, 21st of, I think this is June 1949. I need to check out the other version of the picture. Yeah, this is better. 21st. It appears to be, yeah, this is June 1949, and this is their decision. So accused Mišković Miodrag, again it should be without J, farmer from Dobri Do, 35 years old, Stoyan is actually his stepfather, or maybe they maybe they made a mistake. It's Stanoje. I have a video on my great grandfather, so father of my great father. He died in First World War, missing actually. So if I type COMMIE, that's the video. So this is actually a better picture. So son of should be Stanoje and Stana. Maiden name Bejić. Married, have 2 kids. Serbian. Ethnicity Serbian. Citizen of FNRJ, which means Federative People Republic of Yugoslavia, if I can put it that way. Can write and read. Was in the army, served the army. Poor, not convicted previously, it says here he's guilty, because on 17th, yeah, this is definitely June, so 17th of June 1949, and this is 21st, so 4 days after this happened, around 11 hours 11 a.m. He was calling people to come to church in Dobri Do and show to the people that on the windows of the church there was Virgin Mary. I think this is the correct name in the in English. Mother of Jesus Christ, let's put it that way. And they put it here, this quoted. So Virgin Mary or Bogorodica. Bogorodica means the one who gave birth to God. And manipulating a lot of people which were there that day around the church, and by the means of Article 2.5 law on misdemeanor. Okay, I actually need to check out this. So yeah, it is. So this is correct. So by the way, commies were against religion, in this case Christian Orthodox religion. There were atheists, those pieces of shit. And again, this is Virgin Mary. I can also translate this. So Virgin Mary is quoted because they don't believe in her existence. Mother of God. Okay. So, of course, this is outrageous. This is brutally breaking of basic human rights on religion. Unbelievable. So and because of that, because he did that was misdemeanor. This section punishes him with 45 days in prison, and to pay 50 dinars. I don't know what was the amount at that time. So 50 dinars today is not really much. It's like less than 50 cents when converted to euro. Well, actually, this is some sort of tax for this decision. Blah blah blah. This is the law. Okay, so law on taxes. Number 8, law on taxes, according to that law. So explanation. From filed report of administration of state security. State security. Number 566, I think, from 21st. Yeah, somebody reported him right away. 21st of June. Was it 21st? Yeah, 21st. Somebody reported him right away. I'll try to find out who that is, of course, but I have some other things to do now. So, and the fact that he partly admitted what he did. Although the guilty one, Mišković Miodrag, again with J, which is wrong. Yeah, it says here primitive. This is something like primitive but worse, zatuca. So primitive. But in the maybe it should be translated like poisoned with religion. Caused attention, if I can put it that way, of a lot of people, and this is missing. This part is missing. And again about Virgin Mary appeared on the window of the church. I don't know how to put this in context because I don't have the whole sentence. It must mean that it has its meaning. I don't know what's this. So considering that here is manipulating, or maybe mislead. I don't know if I can translate misleading. Considering that we have here manipulating or misleading people in things which are not true, and spreading false news. This section, considering proofs, but they didn't say what proof, because there were people who confirmed that. They are not included here. So considering facts, now I can see the second part. So considering proofs against accused, they decided on his punishment accordingly. When they were deciding about punishment, the section took into account well, I need to check out this. Insolent behavior.
Insolent behavior.
Insolent behavior, okay. I can't. Rude and impolite. I don't know if it can be really translated like this, but it will be clear what they meant when I read the rest. So insolent behavior. He had on UDB, which is Administration of State Security. So the agent of state security, so they were right away. They went there right away. So state security. So state security agent tried to convince my great grandfather there is nothing there, and he has nothing from what he's doing. My grandfather answered, if you are blind, it's not my fault. So by the way, my great grandfather was the only one from the whole village that have courage to go against commie monsters. And when you do that, when you do what my great grandfather did, you are on the blacklist. You're blacklisted, and it's a major. It was a major problem there, because that was a really hard time for people who are believers, and for Serbs. So church and religion was everything. So Orthodox Christian religion. So he was blacklisted, and he of course knew what would happen, and he still was defending his religion. The only one in the village, because at that time there was probably some celebration of a saint, so there were a lot of people, and none of them have the guts to confront this piece of shit commies, stupid fucks. So where was I? So agent tried to convince my grandfather nothing is there, he doesn't have anything from doing this. So so by doing this crime or misdemeanor, whatever, and considering the level of social danger to society. Social maybe hierarchy in society. So considering hierarchy in society of guilty one. So considering all these things, this is why he was punished with such a light sentence. So this was light sentence, 45 years, 45 days in prison. Considering that socially endangered, meaning really poor. And of course, another thing that affected light sentence was that he admitted what he did, and so you can see that this is written by someone who cannot write a simple article, because he didn't do anything wrong before, was not punished before convicted. And the things which okay, I need to check out this. Aggravating circumstances. So the facts which were not in his interest. So the bad things, good things that affected his punishment were the ones that I just mentioned. Never that he's poor, never convicted before, good behavior in general, and the bad things that are considered bad, facts that are considered as bad when deciding on his punishment are because are those that he's someone who is inclined to actually someone who is religious and likes to manipulate people. So his punishment by this in this way, because section expects that this punishment will cause my grandfather not to do this again, and it will affect the other members of society which are like he is. So my great grandfather has right to file a complaint to Ministry of Interior, so police, of People's Republic of Serbia, So period was 8 days to do that. He had 8 days to do that. I don't know if he did that. And through this section, death to fascism, freedom to people, for chief of the section of internal affairs, Veljko Žugić. So he's not from Serbia, this is surname. So he's emigrant. He emigrated to Serbia. And referent, I don't know if I can translate it like this, like assistant for the misdemeanor. I think it's Miodrag or Predrag Vukosavljević. So the decision was read to me today. And I'm satisfied or not satisfied with it. And I state that on this day I was put in jail. Okay. So these are brutal breaking of laws, and what is also important, that pieces of shit from Western countries knew about that. The one who was president for life of Serbia was moron and stupid fuck. And to this very day, so Josip Broz Tito, he's not Serbian. Some say that he's a bastard of Austro-Hungarian king. So he is mentioned here, Josip Broz Tito, and he was in America. So this piece of shit was in United States in 1971. Shut up.
Zaslužujemo da živimo normalno.
Okay, so this is illegal because this now is election silence. I already have this in another video. Okay, let's see how many times I need to reload this.
Zaslužujemo da živimo.
Again, this is legal because it's election silence. Okay. Again. Oh, shut up. So I'll open it.
Hoćete da zarađujete?
Hoćete da zarađujete? Let's see how many times. Okay.
Vrh Bele kuće. Na zelenilu južne aleje radoznalci i vojnici u odorama i pericama iz vremena Georgea Washingtona. 33. predsjednik Sjedinjenih država Richard Nixon dočekuje Josipa Broza Tita, prvog predsjednika socijalističke Jugoslavije.
So Nixon, that piece of shit, was the one who...
Vedrina prizora usklađuje sa znacima razvedravanja na međunarodnoj sceni i činjenicom da u Jugoslovensku...
So Nixon was the one who hosted this moron and piece of shit. The guy was extremely stupid. He was just an actor, and his stupid wife. This is the guy.
40 godina iskušenja odbranili nezavisnost i dokazali odanost miru. Za neimara jugoslovenske spoljne politike ova državna posjeta Vašingtonu ima poseban značaj na jednoj veoma važnoj.
Okay, so they knew exactly what's happening in Serbia. This is only happening to Serbs. They were brutally prosecuted, murdered, and so on, but didn't happen to other Asiatic people. So Croatians doesn't exist. They're Asians, Kurbat Asians. So Kurbats, this is their real name. Croatian is a name coined by pieces of shit from Vatican, those degenerates and pedophiles. Slovenians, who are also part of Yugoslavia, are also Asians. They are Asians. They are Germano-Asians, or Germans are Asians. That's a known fact. So nothing related to religion or prosecution or anything else happened to other people. Everything that happened to Serbs. So Yugoslavia was the tomb or grave for Serbs. So let's see if there is something else interesting here. So as I said, this guy was extremely stupid with his squeaky voice. Never managed to learn Serbian language, and to this very day, Nixon, the piece of shit, nobody knows who he really is. Again, there are some theories that he's bastard of Franz Josef, or Josip, whatever. King of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Franz Joseph of Austria. Well, actually, I don't know if they were if Austria was Austro-Hungary at that time, Austro-Hungary. So it says here that he's just Austrian. Emperor of Austria. So some say that he's that piece of shit Josip Broz was president for life of Yugoslavia, was bastard of this piece of shit, another piece of shit, so Germano-Asian. But I don't know, so to this very day nobody knows who this piece of shit is. This moron, stupid fuck. his cigarillos. So he was die-hard commie, and United States who were fighting against communism hosted him like he's king of kings. Okay, so that's the sort of documentary. And again, his stupid wife, extremely stupid bitch. Okay, so that was regarding my great-grandfather and his suffering during communist era. I called them communist pigs, and I called monarchists because they are the same. Both of them are created. I mean, the whole idea is created in England. English are also Germans. They are also Germano-Asians. You can check out this if you search for Šarić, Goran Šarić. He's a historian. So this guy Goran Šarić, he has video on Germans and English people being Asiatic. So that was all regarding he lives in Croatia, but he, at least officially, he is talking very positive about Serbian history. So everything I just said might sound unbelievable for people who doesn't know what was happening at that time, but this is what was, I mean, this is nothing compared to what happened to other people who are murdered just because they falsely accused and murdered just because they have beautiful wife or nice home or anything similar. So Serbs were brutally murdered, hundreds of thousands after Second World War, and somebody will pay for that sooner or later.